Disorienting, right? Hearing something but not being able to see it as clearly as others. And now, imagine you were a bright, curious kid sitting in a classroom with other children. How much would it affect your chances in life if all you could see is this?
Let's take a closer look. As we visited some schools here in Tunisia, we found that many children are having trouble focusing, reading, writing, and practicing different activities because of poor sight, and this makes them feel unequal to their fellows. The majority of their parents cannot afford getting new glasses since the ones available on the market are easily broken, and consequently, this leads to additional costs for new frames and lenses, making the total cost too high for parents on low incomes.
And because good vision is everyone's basic human right, we were determined to create a lasting solution. Following this pattern, we assumed that the potential solution for our study case can be possible with 3D printing techniques, a field like no other where the only limit is the imagination. In fact, it enables mass customization, increases design freedom, allows for the reduction of assembly, and can serve as a cost-effective, low-volume production process.
We have made a study on our competitors' strategies and prices in order to determine the best price to serve our goals. With 20 dinars as our estimated price, we are likely to win the competition in the market because our cost of production is only 4 dinars.
However, throughout our research, we realized that the price of the reels is relatively high to be profitable. Yet, we pushed more with great involvement and decided to make our own filament, starting from recycled plastic through an extrusion machine which we are currently building.
By taking entrepreneurial leadership, we have created more equal opportunities for all children by producing good quality and flexible eyewear, presenting many choices and personalized designs as our marketing strategy.
Furthermore, since we adopted both B2B and B2C strategies, we first had the agreement of 2 opticians to sell our products, and we are aiming to have our products available online for customers by next year, and hence secure jobs for suppliers. But a lot remains to be done. Our goal next year is to reach children all over Tunisia, improve our range of products, and position ourselves well on the market.
For us, we aim to change the lives of vision-impaired individuals. It's about giving them something that we are taking for granted right now. Looking clearly at this presentation is a gift of sight. Thank you for your time.
Some call me nature, others call me Mother Nature. I've been here for over 4.5 billion years, 22,500 times longer than you. I don't really need people, but people need me. Yes, your future depends on me. When I thrive, you thrive. When I falter, you falter, or even worse. But I've been here for eons. My oceans, my soil, my flowing streams, my forests, they all can take you or leave you. I'm Khawla Lahyo.
And I am Mohamed Ali Hajim, and we are here to present Enactus Tunisia. The Tunisian land has proven over the years that it has one of the most elite soils around the world. Is that always going to be the case? According to Heinrich Bull Stiftung, Tunisia produces more than 26.32 thousand tons of plastic waste every year, 95% of which is buried. Can you imagine? A huge part of this waste is due to the use of disposable plastic tools such as the expendable plastic ropes used in abundance in most of the Tunisian greenhouses and agriculture in general. An underestimated threat, a land-based pollution with microplastics coming from these threads, which present a huge menace to creatures on land and may have long-term damaging effects. So, how can we prevent this and improve plant hanging methods, especially in greenhouses?
After conducting an in-depth market research, we came up with a new biodegradable, eco-friendly alternative, Shabata. We dug deeper into the problem to ensure that our work was environment-centered. We spent more than 400 hours of environment research. Afterwards, our team interviewed many agronomists, engineers, and we went to several greenhouse farms. Starting by searching for a fibrous plant to be the main component of our ropes, our research found that agave was the optimal choice, not only for its natural abundance, but also its fibers are far more resistant than any other plant.
By utilizing it, we designed a highly functional biodegradable rope. Left with one more aspect, we've built a minimum viable product to ensure an affordable cost for our target segments. After the collection of the plant's leaves, the drying, and the manufacturing of strings and ropes, we launched ciabatta for a small cost compared to the current plastic ropes on the long term. Since our planet is a top priority, we developed ciabatta to be zero plastic. Then it was time to test our product's desirability. So we paid a visit to our target audience as greenhouse businesses, eco-conscious farm owners, and we handed out few samples. The feedback was amazing as lots of farmers showed huge interest in ciabatta.
Now our presentation comes to an end, which is of course not the end of our story, because we,
Enactus are the change,
the impact,
and the better world.
Good evening, honorable jury. Nadamni is a mobile app that will be developed for the benefit of Tunisian municipalities to schedule their work and help them get organized internally for a more efficient performance. And for an optimum experience, the implementation will be first applied only in the administration as well as the municipal council and could be generalized later.
It goes without saying that the actual crisis has shaped the views of Tunisian citizens, making them expect better protection and services on behalf of the government, particularly the municipalities that represent the main organism dealing directly with their concerns. However, the public sector still aches from several internal problems, whereof our problematic has arisen. As you can see, in Tunisian municipalities, employees may perform uncoordinated and misdirected tasks, are still dealing with useless paperwork, and getting lost in the gigantic archives. Our research has also revealed the ineffective traits of communication, planning, task tracking, as well as unsecure ways of sensible data sharing. The following testimony will elaborate more.
فما مشاكل نتاع بتصير على فوتوكوبي على تصوير على كذا، ثم تخمه نتاع وثائق اللي هي يمكن اختزالها. نحرصوا على تعصير العمل البلدي باش يكون اكثر افيكاسيتي، اكثر تواصل.
The question is, how can we expect great actions when the decision makers are not even able to preserve the communication thread and collaborate effectively, especially during this pandemic?
This is where Nadamni blends in, a simple ergonomic app that implements security protocols, improves accessibility to information, offers a scheduled global view on upcoming meetings and personal tasks, and most importantly, it's a simple and a professional means of collaboration. Throughout our project, we are serving two main beneficiaries, the municipalities. For instance, our first client and partner, the municipality of Manouba, with whom all the juridical procedures went fluently, since we replaced the call for tender by a patent. Secondly, our project holder Bilal and his team, who were searching for such a good opportunity.
As enactors, it's crucial for our project to have immense and long-lasting impacts, socially, economically, and environmentally. Socially, as we've created a job opportunity for our project holder, followed by his team, and we help provide a healthy workspace within municipalities. Economically, since there will be a reduction of costs of paper, documents, use of ink, printing materials, as well as time saving, which means money making. And environmentally, since the municipality's main cause is being in service of the citizen and the region, it is beyond doubt that internal reparations and innovations will affect directly their services and decisions. In this manner, we are contributing to 2 main SDGs and 6 indirect ones. 8. Decent work and economic growth. 9. Industry, innovation and infrastructure. And for the indirect ones, we find 6, 7, 11, 12, 14 and 15.
Mother Earth, a vivid planet, a blue planet, a water planet. 2/3 of its surface is water, but only 3% is fresh.
And from this 3%, 1% is surface water that is being wasted, causing extreme lack of water in Tunisia, since our water surface resources are already exhausted, with a high risk of scarcity by 2030. And we do need them. don't we?
For instance, agriculture, a vital sector in Tunisia that is by far the biggest water consumer amongst all fields. So, as agronomic engineer and entrepreneur, we had to think outside the box. How can we provide water without causing further damage to our almost drained water resources?
We encountered this issue in a small village named Qantarat Bizert, located in northern Tunis, where we found a lot of issues linked to irrigation or overwater problems, such as polluted abandoned ponds, where water is stagnant and wasted, while locals are facing more and more issues irrigating their crops. We actively investigated and studied the area for months. Our challenge was to transform water-related problems into resources.
So, we came up with the idea of Water Rose, a project that is based on giving value to filtered treated used water and conducted to farmers nearby, which represents a high-quality water to irrigate their parcels in order to produce crops designated for animal feeding, fabric crops, or ornamental plants.
Thanks to a reliable and sustainable and 100% efficient conduction system established with the help of our engineering expertise, this will also allow us to build a greenhouse which represents a source of income for our beneficiaries. So, how does this exactly benefit the area?
Economically, we will considerably reduce the cost and amount of irrigation water by 7.5% for our beneficiaries, which are farmers Mr. Samir Snoussi and Mr. Ali Zbidi, as well as our project holder Mr. Shadli Zbidi. Our predictions for incomes are 60,170 dinars for the first year, 28,170 dinars for the second year, due to the sales of the plants produced by the greenhouse. All these benefits combined, and thanks to the help of over 20 meetings with our dear partners
GDS Yamor,
CRD Arena,
ONAS,
and Kutigra, we will be able to achieve the requirements of SDGs number 8, 6, and 12.
We and numerous decision makers, as well as the locals, believe in the huge potential impact of this project. Back in March, we held a successful event where we highlighted the most important aspects of this project and reunited renowned executives in water field scene in Tunisia.
An event that reinforced and proved how impactful our idea can be and the very promising future of our beloved Water Rose. Together, we raise roses from dirt.
And opportunities from obstacles.
We are innovative.
We are noble.
We are altruistic.
We are tenacious.
We are Enactus ENAT.
Hello everyone, we are the team of Enactus CHARGUIA. Today we are honored to present our project Khedmalik. Khedmalik is a mobile application interface developed to help daily workers from different categories to find a suitable job and to facilitate faster networking between employees and recruiters. Skander from Enactus CHARGUIA met with Salim and he asked him about his news and how life is going. Salim is a skilled painter seeking a job for a long time. He was looking everywhere for job announcements and asking people around for work. And luckily, all his efforts were not successful. Sometimes he finds himself obliged to take some job offers without a contract or any health insurance. He ends up without payment. The sad story of Salim encouraged Skander and his team Enactus CHARGUIA to find a solution for daily workers. They decided to develop recruitment app Khedmalik in order to have equal work chances for everyone. The project has been successfully realized and Skander contacted Salim to inform him that Khedmalik is now available and he can download the application. The purpose of our app is first to give equal work chances. Second, the worker is recruited under strictly insured work contracts and conditions. Besides that, Khedmalik ensures the salary provision as well. The contact between the recruiter and the employee is more convenient and both sides will benefit from the fast and secure service. Through Khedmalik, Salim was contacted for a job offer. They need a painter for a renovated house. Salim discussed the work rules, time, conditions, insurance and salary with the recruiter. The work conditions were saved in his profile and his provision is ensured. He was satisfied and thankful after getting his first work contract. Skander and Amani are both the project owners of Khedmalik. They believe that Khedmalik will help the employer to prove their candidate search and expand their reach too. It can give any person advantage in locating, interviewing, and instantly matching employees with employers. I am very satisfied with my new workplace. The work environment is safe and secure. Thanks to this recruitment application, the number of downloads has slowly increased to reach more than 500 downloads per day, and we have interestingly above 200 active users belonging to different communities. Khidma League, which is free, makes it easy to post jobs, filter out undesirable applicants, go through resumes and more. Contacting candidates can also be done in the application itself or by direct call to the needed employee. Download our app and we can ensure you that your trust is sealed with us through our good works. Your positive approach to this new project is highly appreciated and valued.
Our life is full of concerns, and we as Enactus ISFF SUS team, we as men and women of the future generations, we have much to worry about. For most of us, self-fulfillment will be in graduating, getting a good job, earning much money and making a family. But in overall, we are opting for a better life. However, there is much more to worry about. The place that we live in is much important as the life that we will live. Thus, thinking about a better life for us and for future generations really stipulates thinking about our huge environmental problems, including pollution. Pollution is here and everywhere, and we urgently need to find solutions for a cleaner environment. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to our project, Better Earth.
In order to reduce pollution and to maintain a clean environment, we have decided to build a biogas digester machine. The machine converts organic waste, food residues and trash into methane and compost. The rationale here is that firstly, biogas can be used for either air conditioning and cooking, and secondly, compost can be used for plants and trees. Our product can be used by everyone, restaurants, hotels, houses and companies. We hope our product would reduce pollution by 70% in Tunisia, and why not in all over the world, unless we value our environment and appreciate it.
By using our machine, we think that we are able to first solve the problem of organic waste and trash through recycling and valorizing them, and also will be saving much energy that will lead to pollution reduction, and subsequently we will reach a huge impact on citizen sensitivity.
We hope our presentation was as much informative as useful. Thank you for your attention.